Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, created by Vince Gilligan, is one of the most critically acclaimed television series of all time. It aired on AMC from 2008 to 2013, spanning 5 seasons and 62 episodes. The series chronicles the transformation of Walter White, Bryan Cranston, a disillusioned high school chemistry teacher diagnosed with terminal lung cancer, into Heisenberg, a ruthless methamphetamine manufacturer and drug kingpin. With its intricate storytelling, complex characters, and exploration of morality, Breaking Bad has left an indelible mark on television history. Premise and setting. Set in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Breaking Bad begins as Walter White, a brilliant but underappreciated chemistry teacher, struggles to make ends meet while supporting his pregnant wife, Skylar, and a gun, and teenage son, Walter Jr., R.J. Mita, who has cerebral palsy. Walter's mundane existence takes a dramatic turn when he is diagnosed with terminal lung cancer, giving him only a few years to live. Faced with financial hardship and the prospect of leaving his family destitute, Walter decides to use his chemistry expertise to produce and sell methamphetamine. He partners with Jesse Pinkman, Aaron Paul, a former student turned small-time drug dealer. Together, they enter the dangerous world of the drug trade, where they face violent criminals, law enforcement, and the consequences of their own actions. Core characters and their arcs. Walter White, Bryan Cranston. Walter's journey from a sympathetic everyman to a morally bankrupt drug lord is the heart of the series. Initially motivated by a desire to provide for his family, Walt becomes consumed by greed, power, and pride. His alter ego, Heisenberg, symbolizes his transformation into a figure capable of immense ruthlessness. Jesse Pinkman, Aaron Paul. Jesse evolves from a reckless, aimless drug user to a deeply troubled and morally conscious individual. His relationship with Walter is central to the series, oscillating between loyalty and resentment as Jesse grapples with guilt, manipulation, and loss. Skylar White, and a gun. Skylar's arc explores the complexities of being married to a criminal. Initially unaware of Walter's activities, she eventually becomes complicit in his money laundering, all while trying to protect her children. Her struggle for agency and morality makes her a deeply layered character. Hank Schrader, Dean Norris. Hank, Walter's brother-in-law and a DEA agent, serves as the moral counterpoint to Walter. His relentless pursuit of Heisenberg leads to some of the series' most intense moments, culminating in devastating consequences. Saul Goodman, Bob Odenkirk. A criminal lawyer with a flair for theatrics, Saul becomes an essential ally to Walt and Jesse. His morally flexible approach to law and deep connections in the criminal underworld provide both comic relief and vital plot developments. Gus Fring, Giancarlo Esposito. The calm and calculating drug kingpin is one of Walter's most formidable adversaries. Gus's meticulously controlled persona hides a vengeful and ruthless nature, making him a complex and compelling antagonist. Mike Ehrmantraut, Jonathan Banks. A former cop turned enforcer, Mike works for Gus and later becomes involved with Walt and Jesse. His pragmatism and paternal relationship with Jesse add depth to his character. Major themes. Transformation and identity. At its core, Breaking Bad is a story about transformation. Walter White's metamorphosis into Heisenberg explores the duality of human nature and how circumstances and choices can alter identity. Morality and consequences. The series examines the moral compromises made by its characters and the ripple effects of their actions. Walter's justification for his behavior, providing for his family, is consistently challenged as his choices lead to suffering and destruction. Power and control. Walter's rise to power mirrors his increasing need for control over his life, his family, and his criminal enterprise. His inability to relinquish power becomes his ultimate downfall. Family and loyalty. The show explores the impact of Walter's actions on his family, particularly his relationship with Skylar, Walter Jr., and his brother-in-law Hank. Themes of loyalty are also examined through Jesse's conflicted partnership with Walter. Greed and pride. Walter's initial intentions are ostensibly noble, but his pride and greed soon overshadow them. His refusal to admit defeat or accept help becomes a driving force in his descent. Addiction and redemption. Jesse's struggles with drug addiction and his attempts to find redemption contrast sharply with Walter's moral decay. Jesse's arc highlights the possibility of change and self-awareness. Notable antagonists: Tuco Salamanca, a volatile and unpredictable drug dealer whose violent nature creates early tension for Walter and Jesse. Gus Fring, the sophisticated and calculating drug lord whose methodical approach to the business stands in stark contrast to Walter's chaotic methods. Todd Alquist, a seemingly polite yet cold-blooded criminal whose actions escalate the series' brutality in its final season. Jack Welker and his gang, a white supremacist group that becomes a key antagonist in the final episodes, symbolizing the consequences of Walter's choices. Style and cinematography. Breaking Bad is renowned for its innovative cinematography and visual storytelling. From the stark, wide shots of the New Mexico desert to the creative use of colors and symbolism, every frame serves a narrative purpose. The show's use of time-lapse sequences, point-of-view shots, and inventive camera angles enhances its visual identity. The color palette reflects character development, with Walter's clothing darkening as he embraces his Heisenberg persona. Music also plays a crucial role, with a mix of atmospheric scores and carefully selected tracks that underscore key moments. Key episodes and iconic moments. Pilot, Season 1, Episode 1, introduces Walter White's descent into the drug trade. Crawl Space, Season 4, Episode 11, Walt's maniacal laughter as he realizes his plans are unraveling. Ozymandias, Season 5, Episode 14, widely regarded as one of the greatest TV episodes ever, this installment depicts the devastating fallout of Walt's actions. Felina, Season 5, Episode 16, the series finale provides closure, with Walt confronting his enemies, freeing Jesse, and dying in the meth lab. Reception and legacy. Breaking Bad received universal acclaim, with particular praise for its writing, direction, and performances. Bryan Cranston won 4 Emmy Awards for his portrayal of Walter White, and Aaron Paul won 3 for his role as Jesse Pinkman. The series also won the Emmy for Outstanding Drama Series twice. Critics lauded the show for its ability to balance intense action with deep character exploration. The final season, particularly the episode Ozymandias, is often cited as a high point in television history. The series has had a lasting impact on popular culture, inspiring spin-offs like Better Call Saul and the film El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. Its exploration of morality, identity, and the consequences of power continues to influence modern television storytelling. Conclusion. Breaking Bad is a groundbreaking series that redefined what television could achieve. Its compelling characters, intricate narrative, and unflinching exploration of human nature ensure its place as one of the greatest TV dramas of all time. Walter White's journey from a desperate teacher to a feared drug lord is both a cautionary tale and a riveting exploration of the human psyche, leaving a legacy that resonates with audiences worldwide.